My brother, there is unrest in Ireland. See Ireland in the map? Yes. Major outbreak. A lot of people very angry in the street. Very, very angry. Thank you very much. I know you like my jacket. I like it too. Anyway, let's cut the crap. Thank you very much for stopping. I appreciate you. Before we start, can we all do this? Can we all do this, please? Okay, it costs you nothing. We feel appreciated. Thank you very much. Back to serious matters. Ireland, major outbreak, major unrest. 16 people will appear to court for disturbance and destruction of things. They're burning things out in Ireland. Why? Well, a 10-year-old girl has been raped. By who? By an asylum seeker. Yes, a refugee. You know, refugee, asylum seeker, it's not necessarily the same thing. I think people understand better when we say refugee. I know you are maybe one of the smart people. You know a lot of things. We appreciate that. But we cannot begin to think that everybody knows everything that you know. So let's allow the people that are, you know, on the other side understand as well. 10-year-old girl under state care. She's under state care, okay? She was reportedly raped near City West Hotel, now a migrant shelter. So this very specific place used to be just a lovely place for white people to have a good time. Now they've made it a migrant shelter where a lot of Africans are staying. You know, when you go to other people's country and they treat you some type of way, you start shouting, oh, racism. Oh, racism, they hate us just because we're black. They hate us. I mean, how can somebody love you like this? I mean, let's take an example. Let's say an Indian dude come into an African country. He comes into your community. He's from India, okay? He start dating one of your girls. Shortly after, you hear stories that one of the girls was found unalived with the body part, you know, all over the place. Are you going to like them Indians? Are you going to like them Indians? I mean, then another Indian went into a shelter and stole things. Are you going to like them? I mean, surely I understand you may not say that that's stereotypical. Not all Indians are bad. But look, if Indians did not come, there would be nobody unalived. Okay? That's the bottom line. Why are they here anyway? Why are you here? Are you here illegally? No, you're not here illegally. Is the Indian man in your turf legally? No, he's not there legally. He came because he ran away from India. Now, all of a sudden, he took Johanna or Nomsa or Nomtando, did what he did with her and unalived her. Are you going to clap for Indians? When you see next Indians coming, are you going to be okay with them? Are you going to be happy with them? You won't be happy with them. So you begin to understand why some of these people look racist, or some of them have become racist. And you can't say they're naturally racist. They just waited for an opportunity to be racist. It's the same thing. Asylum seekers, illegal immigrants. Okay? I mean, you go to somebody's country, they take your hotel. It's not a hotel anymore. They transform the hotel into a shelter for you guys. Just so you can have a place to sleep. Just so you can be happy as human beings. And how do you pay them? You take a 10-year-old girl who's mentally troubled because the girl is under supervision of the state. She's clearly not within the hands of her parents. So she needs help. Okay, 10-year-old, she's still water. She's still small. So she doesn't understand. She doesn't know better. And she's got mental issues or something. You take that girl. How do you feel, my brother? How do you enjoy such thing? I don't understand that. Like me, even a grown woman, if she shows that she's not interested in me, I'm the easiest person to get rid of. How do you do it when you force people and you do? I don't understand how you get to that point. Like, could you not use soap, my brother? Like those bowl soap, the one that are strong like this. You couldn't use soap. Or if you don't like soap, you can't use lotion or Vaseline. If you can't use lotion, you can't find a prostitute. You can find a 10-year-old girl and you expect white people to love you. Say, oh, welcome black people, we love you. No, my man, it's not possible. So while the police have not officially named the suspect, the Irish Times reported that it was a rejected asylum seeker from an African country who arrived in Ireland about 6 years ago. So he's been in Ireland 6 years already. Okay, his asylum demand was rejected. So he was supposed to be deported. Do you not understand why they deport people and they don't want to give you visas? Oh, they don't give us visa. I don't understand why they don't give us visa. How do you explain things like this? You see, for me, people like this shouldn't be going to jail. I don't think they should go to jail. If you grab somebody, they should be all pow, 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 pow. Finish them. Finish them. Some people, I believe, are like grass. Okay, not even grass, like the grass in your garden. I'm sorry, my brother, because I don't believe human beings that were properly created can do certain things. How can you help somebody like that? That's grape the 10-year-old. I mean, why do you keep it? I'm sorry, but maybe radical for you. What other chance do you want to give him in life? So what other chance will that 10-year-old girl ever get in her life? It's not possible. She's traumatized for life because of you, but they must give you another chance to life for what? I'm sorry. There's public unrest in Sagat. Okay, look at that. People are angry. Thousands of people gathered. Thousands of people. Even the people that had no problem with black people because of you and a specific country, now they hate all black people. Okay? They won't be asking for nationality. They won't ask, are you Somalian? Are you Ethiopian? They won't ask, are you African American? They won't ask, are you Caribbean? They won't ask. As soon as you look black, you're the enemy. Because of you. Okay? Why do you run away from your country? Because your country is not at war anyway. Okay? Police response, reinforcement and water cannon were deployed to contain the riot. So there's a major riot. These people are very angry. And this is not the first time, my brother. Let's go into history to understand. Because when you say one time, you say stereotypical. No, it's repeatedly coming back. Okay, in Sweden, 2022, something drastic happened. A young girl at a foster house. You know, foster house girls are usually from difficult families or parents passed away or something really drastic, mother is on drugs or some stuff like that. A young girl in a foster house care was assaulted by a man later identified as a rejected asylum seeker from Africa. Now, you want to know the country? I'm not going to name the country. So the man was living somewhere around there because he's an asylum seeker, rejected, he couldn't get a job. So they gave him an opportunity. Sir, since you can't get a job, how about you come and cut the grass here as a gardener? Just for 2 days. At a foster house. What did he do? All he found that he could possibly do that's beneficial to everybody is take a young girl, a young little girl less than 10 years old, and force her. Why? What kind of humans are you? Now, obviously these things have impacts. What has occurred after that? After that, this led to calling for stricter vetting of individuals housed near child welfare care facilities and vetting for people that want to ask for asylum. You know what I'm saying? I personally believe that a lot of people coming from countries that are not at war should not be accepted as asylum seeker. I'm sorry. Economical asylum should not be accepted unless your country is at war or unless you have a decent visa. That's what I'm saying. I know it's radical, but when things are coming back and back, all you say is what? You can't generalize, but it feels like it's coming from the same stream, from the same kind of water. You have two bottles. One bottle is clear water. The other bottle is a bit salty. What do you say? Oh no, take another sip. Put another glass because this one is the first glass. You're stereotyping. My man, this bottle is clearly salty. Something is wrong with it. Now, the third case in France. In France, in 2020, a minor in a group home was raped and assaulted by a man who entered the country illegally and was waiting for asylum processing. Like, how stupid are you? How do you go to somebody's country, you're waiting for asylum? Okay, you apply for asylum, you're waiting for processing, then you go rape a little girl. Are you out of your mind? You should take those people and pow. I'm sorry. That's how I feel. It's very sad. It is very sad, and I think that's how I feel. The outcome sparked reforms in how migrant shelters are located relative to youth care centers and led to increased scrutiny of undocumented individuals in proximity of vulnerable population. So in France, look how people sleep. This is how they treat them. They don't treat them with respect anymore because they don't consider you as human beings anymore. Why? Because some of you, when you go to other people's country, you do stuff that are stupid. Okay? Stupid, absolutely crazy. Nobody wants to see disgusting people in this country. No one will accept that. Now, is this something exclusive to black people? It's very interesting. I think we need to look into that. Let's not jump into conclusion, okay? Well, there's somebody in South Africa, a former teacher, okay, accused of further 90 time of abuse. I'm trying not to use the word 90 ex-abuse charges. The man is from Scotland. Okay, the man was a teacher in the 1960s and 1970s. He ran away from Scotland in 1979, went to stay in South Africa when people started accusing him. went to South Africa and became a teacher in South Africa. 90 cases of people. He was taking boys. This man right here. The man's name is Mr. Ways. He's been accused of abusing over 90 children. Now, the man leaving Scotland in 1979, going to South Africa, that was clearly during apartheid, and nobody will come and disturb you. He thought he had run away from the legal system since 1979. Well, they tracked him and they found him. The South African government and police have arrested him, and they're going to extradite him to Scotland to face justice. That's what I'm saying, fellas. I think something shouldn't be forgiven. Look, I remember when I was a child, I was 5 years old. Okay, my sister's friend was trying to take my stuff off. I was a little 5-year-old boy. Okay, but it's something I will never forget because thank God my sister came. It's something I'll never forget. You know what I'm saying? So, situation with people like this cannot be tolerated because the bottom line is they are the reason why there's so much separation amongst our community. And this is not limited to Europeans and Africans. This is also within African countries. It's always those people that go to other people's country and start doing criminal activities, raping people, human trafficking, drug dealing, and all that stuff. And then you expect to be loved and accepted and be embraced. It makes no sense. You've got to deal with the negative that's within before you expect other people from anywhere else to accept you. Well, Ireland doesn't want you no more. Okay? That hotel that was transformed into a refugee center is closed now. They've burnt it down. They've asked those people to leave the country. Is that racism? Let me know how you feel about this. God bless.